Morning, folks. This is basically a part 2 of where y'all seen me make that 33 cal double alt load using the modified TPS cushion wads. Now, I had a gentleman ask me what was the difference in half cut and full cut. I'm going to show you today. The half cut, what I'm going to do is I'm dropping the powder charge because the load did seem a bit hot, guys. And I'll tell you in a minute why I figured that. But these three clear chadites are going to be shooting what we call the half cut. Wade Rush come up with this, folks. If you look closely, the cut only comes down to right there. Let me fold the pedal over. That's it, halfway down the wad. These generally seem to perform and make the best patterns. Not always, but most time. These three are going to be the full cut. And that is when we put it on the guide, we run it all the way down. And it basically goes a little bit better than 3/4 of the way down the wad. And to be able to tell them apart without having to write on everything, I'm using 3 clear chadites for the half cut. I'm using 3 red chadites for the full cut. And I'm dropping a half a grain of powder. I mean a full grain of powder. I'm going from 28.5 to 28. Reason being is, like the CB1138, we shoot 28.5 grains quite effectively, mile shooting load. There's a big difference in them. But the main difference is when you, with the recoil and everything that I was feeling, that I'm thinking this load was probably a little hot, is the gas piston. CB1138 has a far better gas piston. This, as my buddy Leon Guthrie over at Buck and Slugs, if y'all ain't on there, y'all really need to be. All the old farts that have been doing this for a long time, we're all over there at Buck and Slug Reloaders page on Facebook. There's one of us will always probably have some kind of an answer for something. But as you can see, the gas piston on this thing is a very small one. To be honest with you, this is what we would call a hard launch. It doesn't really have, it's not absorbing really anything. But it is a flat base. We no longer have to use a 20 gauge overshot card or anything in the bottom of it to flatten it out because of the concave. Leon Guthrie, he's more into the technical terms of what these, I mean, he's even got, I'll be honest, I don't have nothing to read pressure signs. I've been doing it so long that generally there's always a telltale sign of a pressure to me. So that's the reason why, like I said in the last video, when you see me load these, don't rush out and try to load this because I didn't know what it was going to do yet. Let me be the one that make the screw up, not y'all. I can tell you this load needed to be dropped a little bit. So that's what we're going to attempt today. And we're going to pattern them again today. They done, anybody that's seen the video, them things were incredible, guys. Where I've already set up my Lee drum dispenser at 27.5. And I mean, it's throwing 27.5 just about every shot. 27.4, 27.5, or 27.6. It's always right in that ballpark. I've already cut my wads and all, so let's go ahead and drop 27.5 grains of long shot. Our half slit TPS cushion wad down on top of our charge, guys. And like I said, the big deal with this is we're using true 33 cal, guys. It's not 32 like I normally use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 pellets of true 33 cal pellets once again. We're going to throw some buffer to it. Like I said, buffer is another thing that can cause spikes in pressures on your shells. I'm not one that worries about it much because you have to build up a lot of pressure to really harm a gun. You can affect parts on it more than you can anything. You're certainly not going to harm the barrel. Not in the sense that you have to worry about whether or not you shoot it. We're just going to use clear segmented overshot cars on all of these. Because being these are 33 cal, I don't powder coat them, guys. I certainly don't need to make them any bigger than they already are. They're already fit extremely snug in most holes. Most wads you can't even put them in. Take a little bit of oil. If you're roll crimping, guys, this is an important step. You put a little oil right around the top of the ring, top of the hole there. And you roll crimp this thing on home. Another beauty, guys. 33 cal, 14 pellets. We did drop a whole grain now. I'm thinking this is going to be, if the pattern maintains what it done the other day, I may have just found a new favorite round. It was that good. Now the ones that were shooting that good were these half cut. And they do tend to produce tighter patterns, folks. We're going to try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. It don't look like about a size difference, but in most wads, you go putting 33 cal pellets in there like this right here, they'll dimple the hull out so bad you can't even shoot them in your gun. Hence why factory ammunition doesn't even, when you open them up, guys, there's a reason they don't use them, because they'll do that. I mean, most factory double-aught buckshot is 32 cal. Here comes number 2. 27.5 grains of long shot again. 3-inch clear shadite. Half cut. The other day at the range, these things, they were just lights out performance-wise. Some of the best patterns that I've shot in a long time. Here comes number 3. Same deal. 27.5 long shot. TPS cushion wad modified. Matter of fact, at the end of the video, I'll show you how I modify them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 14 pellets once again. And being these are true 33, you talk about some here, you've knocked down anything. The other round, as hard as it was kicking, we ain't hunting Cape buffalo, we're hunting white-tailed deer and black bear. We ain't hunting nothing that dangerous that we have to have that big of a thud behind it. 27.5 long shot once more. Alright, there's the 3 half cut in the TPS cushion wad. Now we're going to take the shadite. We're going to try them out. 27.5. No matter the color, folks, they're the exact same wad. Hull. It's just some different colors. This is the full cut TPS cushion wad. Alright, 14 pellets once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 pellets, 33 cal. I gotta get my butt in there and get ready for church here for long, folks. Or I have a very angry little blonde-headed wife coming out here. She only weighs 116 pounds, but 116 pounds of pure devil when she's upset. Roll crimping on down, folks. Ain't it beautiful? 14 pellets. Double out. Full cut TPS cushion wad. The reason we do all the experiment, guys, you want to know what the shells are doing, because it depends on the circumstance I'm in, what shell I want to be using. If I don't want as tight a pattern, close cover, 30, 40 yards and under, I want something a little more spread, because a deer running Mach 2 coming at you, most of the time you don't see them until they bust cover at 30 and 40 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Matter of fact, we don't even need to make a third one. 2 of them is going to tell me the pattern difference in them. Tell me that ain't some pretty roll crimping, folks. That quad pin from Reloaders Network, you simply can't beat it as far as I'm concerned. Everybody has their favorites. That gives a perfect taper and just a perfect roll. Don't get much better than that one. Well, we might as well load the third one because I already got the whole wad sitting here and the hole sitting here, so. Once again, another full cut. 27.5 grains of long shot in every one of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Oh. I hope everybody has a blessed Sunday. Finally got some rain here in Virginia, over here in Pittsylvania County. We certainly needed it bad. Gardens looking bad if they even exist at all this year. "3" 14 pellet double all. Alright, well I told you, here's my sophisticated way. Here's TPS cushion wad, how it comes. Set up for 3.5 inch rounds. Guys, I cut maybe a 1/4 inch off. That's it. So it'll fit down into a 3-inch round. Then I come over here to the gate, and I got 2 settings on it. I can tighten that bolt down. See, it's all the way open now where I'm getting a full cut. Do the same thing by raising this bolt up to that little painted mark right there. And then I got a half cut. Let y'all see. These some pretty roll crimps. Beautiful roll crimps. Edge tapered in perfectly. They come out all the same. All from that little tool right there, guys. It's called a quad pin at Reloaders Network. That just puts all the rest of them that I got to shame and everything. I mean, it makes it ideal. Alright, stay tuned. I'm going to take it down the street. There'll be another part of this video here shortly, folks. Alright, bye-bye.